Okay, hello guys. Today we're going to go over everything that we've done, and I'm going to run through my project. Actually, this is supposed to be my final project for the CloudServer administration, and I'm going to try as much as I can to make this quick and snappy because I wouldn't want my video to be that too long, because it also involves a lot of things that I would have to do. So I'm going to try my best to make sure I can keep it down to very minimum time. Anyway, to start off with, my VM has been created. I had to delete the old VM and create a new VM. I renamed this as the Ensign Student, and I'm actually going to open it and RDP into this VM, and then I will start off from there, elevating my server, and then from there create my resources or my components that are needed within my server once it is elevated to a domain controller, and I continue with the rest that I'm supposed to do. Basically, so as I said, I'm supposed to create a system for Ensign success, student success, and this is supposed to help with management, where we would have containers, or let's say OUs for the staffs, and we would also have users, and then also OUs for staff computers. Then we would also have the center manager as a user, and then also the student advisor as a user, and it continues with other. Hi, my name is Asari, and this is supposed to be my final project, and well, I'm here creating a system, or a student system, which is known as the Ensign Student Success Center, which is supposed to be a structure that actually puts the Student Success Center management into specific groups and containers like OUs, and then also assign privileges, or assign privileges to them pertaining to folders, and then also put on some GPOs for computers, and then users that are going to be on the domain for the ensignsuccess.com. My VM is already created, and I had to delete the old one because that was the requirement for the assignment. So currently, this is my new VM, my virtual machine that I created from Azure, and I'm going to start it off. And usually I like doing it this way. I want to connect via the RDP, so I want to get the RDP. Now, even though I'm still using the same network resource, because I didn't delete my network resources, so I still have the same network resource, which means that I still have the same IP address prior to the previous one. Well, if not, I still want to be able to have access to my VM, so I would want to download a new RDP, and then I would log in into my virtual machine and then start work. So this is going to be a quick one. So waiting for my system to fully get logged in. Need to accept. And we are on my main interface which has to do with my desktop. So this is my server, and I am logged in into it. And as I said, I wouldn't want to waste more time, so put things into place as quick as I can. So quickly, I'm going to add roles and features, which is going to elevate my server to become a domain controller. So very quickly, I will click on add roles and features, or I could go to tools, and then from my tools, I could go to manage, and then choose add roles and features, and I get it started. So I'm going to first of all click on this add roles and features, and I want to add a role of a domain. So installation type, I want to do role based or feature based installation. And the name is Ensign Student, but okay, yeah, so select a server from the server pool, and that is going to be my server. That is my virtual machine server that I just created. Alright, and the server role is going to be an Active Directory domain name server, so I'll check on that and then say add features, and I think that'll be all for this point. I'll click on next. And then next. I'll click on install and wait for my installation to be done. Now, because of my time, I'm going to be doing a little bit of pause on this till I have it done. Then I continue with my recording, because I wouldn't want my time to be way too long. So okay, so now my installation is done, and I would want to continue and click on close. Great. So for the next step, I would need to promote the server to a domain controller. So now I'm going to click on that, and we continue. So this is going to be Ensign success.com. Just this, we don't want that. Wasn't paying attention. Ensign success. So supposed to be clicking on add a new domain to the existing forest. Add a new forest. I think that is what I'm supposed to be choosing, and that is supposed to be the ensign. Success.gov. Okay. Add my password.
Let's take a full example of our so here we have, let's go to revenue. Yeah. So we are saying that we begin this section by telling you to solve
I'm going to click on this to move on from that. Ensign success, I think that is okay. Okay. And then I go ahead, okay. Next on this. I'll go ahead and click on install. And some of this installation takes a while, so I probably might be doing a bit of pausing here and there. Alright, so my installation finishing is restarting my system, so I get logged out and I'd have to go back to log in again. That is, wait for the system to be fully restarted. I'm going to try my RDP again. I think since it's this restarted, it probably might take some time to have connection established. Okay, so here we go. So we are logged in again, waiting for the system to fully respond. It's actually taking longer than it's expected. Alright, so my server is back on live. It seems a little bit slow. I think it must be my network, but as I'm trying to avoid all this thing making my recording longer than it's supposed to be, just not the best of time. This is also slowing down things for me.
So, in your own quest, if I was to ask you are the agent of this our manager, and you got this contract, if they give this diagram that this is what can be one happy and you have to procure switches for this agent. What can you do? How do you switch that to procure? See, the one with 60, you say what? Number of switches are being, if I'm using the code in, I'll need what? 2. If I'm doing 29, I'll need what? 1. If I need this one, I'll need what? 1. You'll be no how many switches are guiding.
Okay. I think this thing is supposed to fully respond, and it's okay. Alright, so I think I can go ahead. Now I want to start off with adding my objects that I need. So I'm going to be adding Active Directory users and computers. And very quickly, one of the first things that I'm going to be creating will be the main organizational unit for the student success. So I'm going to expand the Ensign success scope, and then from it I'm going to be creating a new organizational unit, and that is going to be called the student success center, and that would just be the name. Alright, so in the Student Success Center, I'm going to be creating two more organizational units, and the first one is going to be the Student Success Center _ staff. And then this one is going to be the Student Success Center _ computers. So these are my two main organizational units under my main organizational unit, or these are the sub-organizational units under my main organizational unit, which is the Student Success Center. So first of all, I'm going to go into the staff.
So each core, then we look at the number of completed candidates. So the first one is submit one block.
And from the staff, I'm going to be creating two new organizational units, which one will be the center manager and then the student advisor. So I'll start from the staff, and from it we'll have the center manager, and then the next is going to be the student advisor. Student advisor, sorry. Okay, so from the I'll select the Ensign Student Success, and then I'll add one more container, and this is supposed to be security groups. And I'll click OK for that. So I'll come in here, and very quickly I'll be creating the various groups. So I'm going to start with the first group, which is supposed to be SSC underscore all staff, and that is going to be a global security. That's called the group type, and then the group scope. I will click OK, and then I'll go ahead to create the next group, and this is going to be the SSC underscore advisors. This will also be a global security. Then the next group, which is supposed to be the last group, is going to be the SSC underscore or manager. That is also going to be a global security, and I'm going to click OK. Alright, so my groups are completed. I would want to move on to the next. Okay, so now I need to add my users. So I'm going to open my center manager, and I'm going to add my first user. I think I want to make reference. Okay, so follow my reference from my documentation. My first name is going to be for the manager, and that will be Kofi. That's for the first name, and the last name is going to be Abuaje. Is going to be K Abuaje. And K dot Abuaje. Next. and I only need, okay, sorry. So now we need to uncheck this and say user. Okay, user must change password once they log on. So I'm going to be using the user's name, Abuaji. Say next and finish it off. Okay. This is funny. I think it should work out this time. Minimum password length, password complexity, and password history requirement. Okay. So let's say so that is done. The next user I'm going to be creating will be the advisors. So and I have about 5 of them. The next one is going to be want to be done with it quickly, so So I'll go on to my last one, and that will be a name. Yeah. Okay, so that is all for my users. It's all said and done. So now I'll move on to the next thing. I'm going to go to my desktop. Now open my file explorer, navigate to documents. And I'm going to create a new folder in here, and this is going to be known as the Student Success Center. It's supposed to be a lowercase t. Alright. Inside, I'm going to be creating a folder, or another folder known as the shares. And in this folder, I'll be creating the folder for holding the advisors document. So this will be advisor docs. Then I'll create another folder for admin report. Alright. I'll create another folder, and I'm going to name this Ensign. Brand. And in a very quick one, I'm going to be sharing my folders to the users, or to the respective users, and then assign privileges to them as well. So very quickly, I'm going to start off with my advisors document or docs, and that is going to be right click on it, and then I will choose properties, sharing, and I will choose advanced sharing. Say share this folder. Alright, so now I need to specify the permissions. So click on permissions, and then I'm going to be adding, first of all, I think, okay, yeah, so I need to add the other users, and so SSC underscore advisors. SSC advisor. Check for name. Okay, so we have that. We're going to add the advisors to the advisors group to the folder and assign them full privileges, and then we're going to add the managers as well to SSC underscore. I want to check for the name. The manager is there. We assign full privileges. Apply, and I'm going to click OK, and OK for that. Apply and OK. For the main report, I would open that in the share, advanced sharing, check on share this folder, and we'll add on with the permissions. First of all, I need to remove everyone.
So when you see that IP address laptop, when you say, you know that this belongs to the network A, I'll put that she change the way. So
everyone only gets read property, that's the read permissions, and I'm going to go ahead to add the manager SSC underscore. Check if the manager is in. He's around. We give him full control or full access. And apply.
So if I put CloudServer there, I'm just updated is a full network. The ones I put on Slack, those is in there, it tells me that network A. When I finish with the land B, the standard map will change. In this
Alright, so I'm good to go with this. I would close them off. I'm going to open my web browser, and I'm going to look for a wallpaper and then save to the Ensign brand. So I'm going to start without data, confirm and continue. What's all this? Come on, I don't have the time. Okay, so quickly I'm going to look for the ensign logo. Alright, so I think I'm going to be using that one.
Now the question is what? Usable whose range? When you ask the person that find the usable address of this network.
For learning purposes, I'm just going to quickly save this. This might be hard to use. Okay. Let me just look for a different image rather. So this is going to be let's say ensign wallpaper.
So the only ID you can get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples.
Very nice one.
So the next network will start for what? 62. You start for what?
I think this should be just fine.
Because 64 better than 1.
Yeah.
So 65. So
good. So our images quickly downloaded. Let me go off this. And I'm going to go to my downloads. And copy my file. Go back to my folder. Open it. And save to it. Alright, so now I'll have to go back into my Active Directory and users. Okay, so I think I'm all good here. Let's see. I need users. I think I have to add my users to their respective. Good. So I'll start off with a manager, and I need to assign him a role, and therefore I need to make him a member of SSC underscore. Manager, check. Okay, and he's a member now. I'll go to my devices. Member of. I'll be as a member. And this be SSC underscore. Advisors, check for names. I'm just gonna, and he's a member.
The first one will help you find the second one. So between 1 and 2 to 4, all the things that are 32. By the time we finish working again, one thing that 32 was going to be
SSC underscore. Check for names. Okay.
we have it 64. So that's the standard. The variable, you look at the number.
Just cross-checking to make sure he's a part of it. Alright.
So, because you are looking at 29, the rules is that for 32. So, what is that?
Alright, so now all of my users belong to a particular group. I'll close this for now, then I'll go back to my server manager and go to the tools and very quickly look for my group policy management. Alright, so under my group policy management, I will quickly expand my forest, and then my domain and sign.corp, and I will expand the student success. Let me enlarge this as my disk so I can see.
We ended at 64, right? So we give it from the previous. We are giving from the previous.
Okay.
So since we ended at 64, the next one will start on 65 and end at what?
So I'm going to select all staff, and underneath the all staff, I will need to so all staff, I'm going to quickly create a GPO. Alright, so after expanding my Student Success Center, I'm going to right click on my Student Success Center staff, and I'm going to create a GPO in this domain and link it here. So very quickly, the name of the GPO is going to be it's supposed to be main wallpaper. Okay, so let me check my instructions from my documentation. Enforcing consistent desktop experience for all. So we just call this, let's say, desktop experience. And I don't have a source data, so I'm just going to go ahead and click OK. Now I'm ready to want to make changes, so right click and choose edit. Now in this, I'm quickly going to switch to the computer policies. Sorry, I need to move to the user configuration policies, and then expand my policies under user administrative template, and then desktop and desktop. Enable active desktop, disable desktop wallpaper, and I would want to make sure all the systems are having the same desktop wallpaper, which we've already set that up. So I'm going to double click on that. And I need to open the location to my wallpaper.
He said this is what 192. This is what 224, and this one was what 16, 224 plus 16. 2 16.
Okay, so I'll click on enable, and under wallpaper name I'm going to paste my directory. I'm going to get that again.
So whatever slash you get, you subtract for the devices. It's just the same like to the add it. When you add it, there's no subtract. You got the test for 190. You got the test for 190 without the.
And then that is going to be a /, and the name is download.png. And with my wallpaper style, I think I would want it to fill the screen, so which is that. Is there anything that I need to change? Okay, next settings. Alright. So I think that will be all for this. That's my desktop. So the next
So subtract all of the devices. Yes, you are making devices. Yeah, so add a 2 units. It's plus 2. This is plus.
Okay.
Just add 2. Yes.
So I need to also prevent the wallpaper from being changed. So I'm going to select that as well. There will be changes. And see enable. And apply. Okay, so I also need to set screensaver timeout to 10 minutes of inactivity. So the desktop wallpaper is set for changes is set to be prohibited, or no changes are supposed to be made. So now I'm supposed to add a screen saver timeout, and I'm going to go to the control panel, and then under the control panel supposed to have personalization, and we have screensaver timeout. Double click on that. Let's see, enable. Alright, so per my documentation, I'm supposed to have that. Okay, I know what time limit was. Okay, for 10 minutes, so I think. So for 10 minutes, this is supposed to be about, every minute is 60 seconds, so for the 10, that's going to be about 600 seconds. Going to click on apply and OK, and I think that is set. Alright, so the next one is setting the browser and homepage policy, and this is supposed to also be linked to all stuff, so still in there. And alright, so to do this, I would first of all have to download the Microsoft that is supposed to be the ADMX. That's a Microsoft Edge ADMX, which is supposed to be a supporting file to help us be able to set all web browsers to be opening to a default location with default URL. So I'll search for Microsoft ADMX. Yeah. It isn't that so big. Okay, so my download has completed, and I need to copy it to a particular location, which I need to do that as well. So go to downloads, then I'm going to copy that, expand this PC, Windows, and then Windows folder, then we'll look for Windows policy definition. And I'm going to paste it in here. Alright, so now that it is done, I'm going to go into my group policy editor and continue with my settings. And still under the, or still in the SSC stuff, I need to go to policies, and then under policies, administrative tools or administrative templates, and then I have to choose Microsoft Edge. Do I even have that here? I think that should be under programs. Okay, so closing all that, I want to start my GPU again, and this time alright, so it is still expanded. Okay, I should close this. That's not what I want to do. Rather, right click and edit. So policies, administrative template. Alright, so continuing, and the next GPU to be set is the domain password policy. So this is supposed to be set at the domain level. Alright, so I'm going to right click on my domain level and then create GPU in this domain and link. I'll call this domain password GPU and click OK. Right click on this and edit. Okay, so I think I'm not supposed to be creating a new domain for this, so I'm going to delete this and then edit my default domain policy. So select this, right click and choose edit. And user configuration. Okay, this is supposed to be computer configuration policies. Windows settings, then security, and then under security supposed to be the one account policies, and on that we have password policy. So we start off with the minimum password length, and we're supposed to have that to be 12. So this will be 12, and I'm going to click on apply and OK. Then we have password must meet complexity requirement, and password must meet complexity requirement, and it needs to be enabled. Then we have maximum password age. Maximum password age 90 days. And then we need to enforce password history. Enforce password history, and that is supposed to be about 5. Apply. Alright, so we have 5, 90, 12, and they are all set. Alright, so store password using the last minimum password length, password must meet. Okay, so everything needed has been accomplished from this side. So we move on, and the next GPO is going to be the computer baseline. So alright, so we're going to close this, and then we'll go back to our SSC computers. Right click on this and then create GPO, and this we call computer baseline. I'll click OK. Right click and then say edit. And then we have, from there we need to move to the computers and then policies, computer configuration policies, Windows settings, and then security. let's say local securities or local security local policies, and then security options. Let me enlarge this. Okay, just expand the navigation pane, yeah, just a little bit. And we have account account status, and we need to have that disabled. So we'll say disabled, apply. Alright, so that is done, and I think let me verify to make sure everything needed is set. And so we have computer management, disable guest account, enable Windows Defender antivirus. So alright, so need to activate my Windows Defender. So go to administrative template, and then under that Windows component, then I'll move to Microsoft Defender. Antivirus, and there it is. Alright, so edit, and I need to enable this, apply, and then OK. Alright, so checking what needs to be enabled again. So enable Windows Defender antivirus, disable removable media access if required. Alright, so we're going to disable removable media. I'll collapse this and then expand system, and we'll look for removable storage access. All removable storage classes. Okay, so we get this, and then we say deny all access, apply, and then all removable storage, allow direct access, and remote session, no. Okay, removable disk, deny read access, removable disk, deny execute access. Alright, so we're doing removable disk, deny read access, and then write access as well. So right click, enable, apply. Okay. Enable, apply. Alright, so one last thing for me to do, and I'm complete with all of this. I have to create a backup user for the domain. So alright, so I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go to my tools again and then open Active Directory users and computers. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the stuff, and I'm going to create for my users. Okay, so I'm going to create a new OU for this. This will be admin. Let's say whatever name I want to give. Okay, so admin underscore account, and I'm going to create my user here, and this will be, say, super user. So this will be admin backup. Password is not matching, so I think I need to meet the requirement. And so I'm going to be creating let's say note, because I need to count notepad. is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But that is more than needed. We're just saying it doesn't meet the requirement. Copy. Okay. Copy, and then I guess I need to really generate. Okay. Yes, with all of these, I guess that is the only way I could go about it. And that is really crazy. This is not supposed to be the best practice, but just so you know, I need to be able to. Remember that that's some saving, but it's not the best option for me to be doing right now. So let me close that, and I have my admin backup created. So we need to add our backup admin to a group. So we say add to group, domain admins. And it's set and done.